Hey guys, and welcome to my channel and to this video. Today we will be painting a mountain in a mist, and I will start with my sketch. Right now I'm just adding the spots, measuring where the mountain will start and where will it end. And I will start at the 3/4 of my paper on the right side and finish it on a 1/4 of the paper on the left side. That is basically it, roughly how I've placed my mountain. Afterwards I prevetted the entire paper, and then with mix of blue and black and just a little bit of brown, I've painted in the sky and the clouds in the sky. And I will not paint the sky in a one even wash, but when I paint the clouds, I will just smudge the paint around them and in that way spread it around the sky. When finished with sky, I moved on to painting the mountain, but first I left the paper to dry completely and then used a brush with just clean water to prevent the paper, and I'm going all the way from that border I drew where my mountain starts downwards to the end of that mountain. And with one brush that has a paint in it, I drew that border, and with another brush that has a clean water in it, I've just smudged slightly the paint. And then also with the same brush that has the paint in it, I'm adding paint here and there. And also always when I'm adding paint, I am thinking about the shape of the mountain and how it is positioned. Just mind that. Always mind how the mountains look when adding paint. Think about how those lines on the mountains are, rocks on the mountains, how a mountain is going downwards, not on necessarily to the left or to the right, but going downwards, and just add those creases in our mountains. And for them, I'm not using a lot of pigment, as you can see right now, and I'm also not painting the entire border of the mountain, the edge of the mountain, but just leaving some spots white, because those are the places where the clouds are gonna cover the mountain and it won't be visible by those clouds or mist, whatever that is. So just don't paint the entire mountain, but maybe somewhat as painting the clouds, but with just a little bit more pigment. Just spread that paint around, as I said, thinking about the shape of the mountain and how it actually looks. Maybe you can, if it makes it easier for you, maybe you can make one mountain on one side, on one paper, just completely the entire mountain, paint it completely, and then maybe also mark where the clouds are gonna be, and then move on to painting this painting. And just those parts that you drew as clouds on your previous painting, those places you should skip painting and just paint those places that are going to be visible. So that will make it easier. If you can't visualize the clouds right now and the mist right now in the mountain, maybe that will help you. Just paint it on another paper entirely and then move on to painting this one. And right now I'm using a smaller brush and a little bit more pigment in it and adding it also here and there, because I don't want all of my mountains to be quite light. I do want some spots, some places to be darker, just to emphasize that mist and to emphasize those clouds in the mountains. And also again, I'm using a larger brush and doing one very light wash at the bottom of the mountain, but again minding the shape of the mountain. When finished with that, I left it to dry completely and then moved on back to painting the clouds, adding a couple of clouds on those places that I left lighter for those clouds. And for the mist, I'm adding right now with a mix of blue and black and just a little bit of brown, I'm adding in clouds. And I'm also not stopping on that part where I drew the line of my mountain, but I am going over the mountain and also going slightly, you can see right now, going downwards in the mountain. So also that part near to us, we want to make it look that it's entire in the mist, so also add that mix of blue there. Some touch-up details, last details, adding a little bit more of the black to some parts of the mountain that I do want it to be darker, just to make again a larger contrast between our clouds and the place that is covered with clouds or the mist and the places that are visible to us. Also at the end I will add a little bit more of the sprinkles with just white gouache, and then later on I will mix in just a little bit of black to get that grayish color and add a little bit more sprinkles with that, maybe mimicking some again snow or maybe some heavy rain or ice falling, something like that. Why not? So with that, I'll be finishing off this painting and this video. I hope you do guys like it. If you do, please hit the like button, share it, comment. And if you haven't still, please do subscribe to my channel. That would really mean a lot to me. Maybe consider joining my channel. You know, that's that join button next to the subscribe. Click on that, listen to the offer and decide. And with that, I'll be finishing off. And again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next time. Bye!